Caging,
Yes, sir.
styling on them.
Y'all know what it is.
And as I like to say, co-main time. This is where it gets good. It was already a good card, man. 13 fight card, by the way. Or it should be 13 fights, but yeah. When we get to the co-main,
Rona withstanding.
Yeah. But hey, they haven't been having those issues on Fight Island, so we can only assume it stays the same. But when we get to, it's the American fighter. Everybody who's in America just, be out here, no mask, nose out, fooling.
Real presidential,
Oh, man. Why you had to, hey, did it to himself. Did it to himself. Anywho.
Hey, they said they got staff members and all that with the COVID and everything, but I digress.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going on? Seemed like everybody was shaking everybody's hand. Hey, shaking their hand, wiping their forehead. Yeah, a lot of foolishness. Oh man, camera off. But yeah, man, we still party off cricket. One more time. Up there you go. Probably still cricket. But man, we get my guy, who I think is the best featherweight currently fighting, Edson Barboza. Versus the guy. These are the two best right here. We got the best featherweight in the world, in my opinion. And we got the best tapology going to see in my guy, Makwan Amirkhani. If you think I'm lying, go look at his tapology. Matter of fact, we're going to put it in this video. Y'all going to see his tapology picture just so you can know, hey, that's what Makwan doing? Okay, cool. What's up, player? But yeah, man.
Looking like Scarface in a casino ad.
Oh man! Every time I see that picture, I hope he fights more often so I can just go see his picture every time. I'm checking up on him. Like, oh yeah, that's what he out there doing. He's out here. And he don't look happy to be. He don't look happy to be there either in the picture. He's like, this shit again.
This is life. He looked like Eddie Murphy at the beginning of Coming to America when he was trying to talk to his parents. Like, hey, y'all really just gonna make them do all of this for me? Like, kabouts.
Oh, he looked like he just did after she got up and said the royal is clean, Your Highness.
Exactly.
He was like, oh man. If you haven't seen Come to America, you gotta watch that movie too, man. Good movie.
Great movie.
That boy good. Well, yeah, man. To the fight, man. We get Barboza, who is a crazy striker in terms of leg kicks. Probably has some of the deadliest leg kicks coupled with him. You can have a back and forth between him and Jason Gaethje at that point.
I give him that.
And in my opinion, he didn't lose that Paul Felder fight. Didn't lose the Dan Ige fight.
Splitty back to back. That's tough, bro. It's tough.
Clearly lost that Khabib fight. Clearly lost that one. But his last two fights were fights that, like maybe a younger Barboza gets it done. I thought he was better than Ige. I thought he was better than Paul Felder. He has a previous win over Felder. I just think sometimes guys get away from doing what's best. Like, hey, man, you have some deadly calf kicks. Kick the calf. You saw Aldo, like some of these guys, it is, I don't like, maybe the leg hurt now. I have no idea what's going on, but
yeah, Barboza shy. It seemed like they're a little gun shy. In this fight, though, I think this is pretty much tailor made for him. And no shade to Amirkhani because that's my guy, but he's not necessarily the most dangerous guy on his feet, I'll say. He does have a crazy flying knee stoppage in 4 or 8 seconds. It was very Jorge Masvidal, like no hand behind the back. Low-key did the same flying knee in his last fight, ended up with an anaconda choke though. As far as, standing up, he's not technically piecing folks together every fight. So Barboza
didn't he only throw, like, he didn't throw strikes that whole first minute of that Danny Henry fight? Like, he doesn't throw. He
was blocking for like a minute and a half, and he caught him slipping. I want to say it might have been like a foul or something too. He might have got like punched in the nuts or eye poke or something, if I remember correctly. But it was like a little short break in action. And they started him back, and he got pissed, and he was like getting off, and he ran up on him, flying kneed him in the face, had him all up against the cage, anaconda him up. Like, okay, I see you, Makwan. I see you.
Did you have a sound effects button over there? Because that was kind of clean. That was a clean. That sounded just like the karate movie. But hey, that Barboza's gonna have to watch for the knee. I predict he's coming out with the knee,
and he's gonna have to watch for like a bunch of little spinning back fists and all types of crazy stuff. But like technicality, you ain't really got to worry too much about that. But if this ain't technical, Barboza's getting it done, bro. And it's like for Makwan to be a guy who is so submission heavy, he's not necessarily the wrestler. I feel like Barboza has had problems with wrestlers who can like get him down, trap him down, legs between the legs on some Khabib stuff.
Right.
Outside of that though, like I mean, he got jits himself, so you know, you're not just about to ragdoll him, you know.
I agree. I totally agree. And also the fact that he's fighting at featherweight and no longer at 155, where he was still, I feel like he was physically at an advantage in a lot of those fights, but now he should be even more so. He's going to come into this fight tall. Makwan is also a tall fighter at 5'10". These are both tall, pretty tall featherweights. Barboza's 5'11". But yeah, like you said, bro, if this fight stays at the distance, fighting distance that it was between Makwan and Danny Henry, Barboza should be chewing that front leg up. We should be seeing that leg get lifted off the ground every time it plants, simply because Makwan doesn't have anything to throw at him in terms of striking that Barboza should be worried about.
Right.
Just keep your guard up and tear that leg apart.
I'm expecting this honestly to look like the Makwan and Shane Burgos fight. And I mean, like I said, man, it's tough because I like Amirkhani, that's my guy, but you got a heavy disadvantage on the feet, man. On the feet, this not even. And I mean that the Burgos and Amirkhani fight almost reminded me of the Barboza and Hooker fight, and that was Barboza's only win in his last 6 fights. Those fights basically ended pretty much the same. Like one guy just outworking the other guy to the point where the other guy was like, "Yeah, just stop kicking me at this point. Like I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like wait
Time
out,
out. Stop him. He's doing too much." Ah man, yeah. Barboza's coming in at a -260 favorite to a +200 underdog from Makwan. It makes all this sense because hey, every fight starts standing, and you got to get him to the floor, or you got to get him in position to get this sub off. And I don't think Barboza is that easy to get a sub off against. And this is probably Barboza's last chance, in my opinion. Getting older, that Dan Ige fight was supposed to be the fight that was going to set him up to be in title contention or start that title push at featherweight. So this Makwan fight gets him a ranked fighter, maybe even a Shane Burgos guys next, or I don't know why they would rematch the Dan Ige fight, but it was a controversial split decision.
Imagine if Barboza wins that fight and he's fighting against Calvin Kattar instead of Dan Ige. Like that's tough, bro. One loss moves you so far down. Even when it's a split loss too. Like I mean, Ige went from number 15 at the time, 15, 14, somewhere around there, to fighting against the top 5 off of one split win. And Barboza, I mean, that was his first featherweight fight. He ended up going right back to the end of the line. Like, I mean, Amirkhani is not necessarily the end of the line. They were trying to give him another chance with the Youssef Zalal fight. I feel like they are.
Sadiq Youssef.
Yeah. Sadiq Youssef. Yeah.
Yusuf. Are they gonna have a Yusuf on Yusuf fight in the future?
Oh, I don't want no smoke. No smoke.
Oh,
Sadiq too strong, bro. That boy strong. Oh man. I want to call him country strong, but that ain't even country. He like jungle strong, bro. He like that boy strong, like.
Yeah, the heart-shaped herb strong. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, man. But I feel like they're gonna give Barboza a chance to get his way up the ladder quicker rather than later. With a win, if he were to get a win, like you said, I could see him fighting against a Burgos or maybe even against a Josh Emmett. I don't know what Josh Emmett's whole knee situation is looking like after that Burgos fight. I could see one of those type of things happening. Or if they want to like really fast track him, just give him Jeremy Stevens, because I know he'll probably dust Jeremy Stevens off if he hasn't already. I'm pretty sure they might even fought before. They ain't fought before. Ooh. But yeah,
man, that's you trying to set up fireworks over here. I like the Josh Emmett fight. Hey, man. I don't know if Josh Emmett takes it because he's sitting at number 6. He probably thinks he's like 1 or 2, maybe not 2. He's like 1 fight away from being in title contention. Would it be
any issue, bro? After taking that long break, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm not moving down. Not
going to fight down, but it's possible.
It's still, hey, that's the thing about Barboza though. He's still probably one of the bigger names in the whole division, like
because I can for sure main event
fights before, yeah.
I can main event a fight night for sure. So yeah, especially if he goes out and gets it done impressive in this fight, I can see Barboza even jumping everybody in that 10 to 15 rank and getting the top 10 fighter. Because hey man, controversial loss to Dan Ige, who's sitting somewhere in that top 10. So yeah,
this is still the toughest division in MMA. This is the toughest one, bro.
145.
Toughest one.
Over
no ranking for Bryce Mitchell, no ranking for Spike Carlisle, no ranking for Billy Q. This is no ranking for Barboza, no ranking for Amirkhani. Toughest division, bro. Toughest division.
I'm trying to think of a division that could possibly be just as tough. What about bantamweight?
No, we don't even know those guys.
No.
Moraes
Lightweight.
top 15 now. Lightweight.
I already know you don't like 185. I'm not even going to ask you about middleweight. I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm not even going to ask you.
Right
I
now,
know
the
not
top
to ask
15
you
is
about
called
heavyweight.
Yeah. And as soon as Cyril Gunn got in the top 15, I was like, yeah, everybody else out of the top 15 trash.
Oh,
now they got both
man.
in the top 15 too. Yeah, everybody, you're not in the top
Well, those
15. You nothing to see here.
Yeah, got a point. Yeah, 145 is lit.
Rocks with all y'all. Y'all are very entertaining. Thank
145 is lit. So yeah, man, I got Barboza. You got Barboza.
Finish. Styling on them.
Yeah. This is a performance bonus on the way. I can see an explosive, maybe some type of those kicks, man. Those kicks got to get it done. He's got to utilize his specialty, which is kicks. Don't go all Jose Aldo on us and stop kicking, man. Kick. If you can't kick, if you can't kick, you shouldn't be fighting anymore. And that's not to say you're not a good fighter, but kicking is what sets you apart from everybody else. You're kicking it really
got you there.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Main event on the way, and I already know you up to some nonsense on this one. I know you up to something on this one. I know I'm not gonna like your pick.
Fireworks. 5 rounds.
I'm not already know, but yeah, man. Stay tuned. Main event on the way. Yeah. Easy. Cajun style.
Styling on them.
Easy.
Cajun.
Yes, sir.
Styling on them.
I know what it is.